Hi everyone, welcome to the data analysis blog. Today I'm going to be showing us this FMCG sales dashboard. It's a comparison between the 9 products of FMCG goods. So now this particular dashboard is based on months, based on sales, top 3 products, sales medium, year by revenue, and also sales by location. So if you view this dashboard and you click on any of the products which I use as slicer for filter, you'll be able to view information on all the products. So if I click any of the products now, you see that everything is going to change and is going to communicate to our slicer, communicates to all the dashboard or everything inside this dashboard. So you can see now we start our analysis. I'm going to start my analysis now while showing us the background. So this is my background. You all know that I like creating my background in PowerPoint. So you can watch other video on my channel and see how to create background for different dashboard. So now we start our analysis. The first thing that I'm going to be starting with is sales by month. So this is our data. So I'm going to highlight on all the data, then can highlight using Control 8, go to insert and pivot. So now go to new pivot. So I'm going to be doing sales by month. So bring my month here, then my total revenue, that's total revenue by month. Here I'm going to be clicking this place and change it to 0 decimal place. Then click on any or click on this pivot chart and go to insert and click on line chart. So I'm going to be using line chart for this. Hide all the button, come to this place. I don't want this and this. So now it's time for me to format my chart. No outline, then no fill. So now let's take our chart to our dashboard, then we can format it there. So let me bring this here. So now I need to format this to the front, format the front, and just make sure you format everything. Then come to this place to this, to make it visible. You can see increase this front side for this. So now let me insert, let me format my data series. Just click, right click, format data series. So here the first thing is this marker. Click on marker option, then click built-in. I want to change this to this, then increase it to about 10 or 11. Change the color to black. Then again my line, I'm changing it, I'm using the gradient fit for my line. Remove it to this, then you can put this one here, then you can use this. Now increase the width of your line, increase it to make it bolder. So you can add shadow effects. Let me add glow effects. You can see now that our slicer is, our line chart. So I want to increase this. Now we are good to go. So now the next one that I want to do is sales by location. So go back to your pivot chart, your pivot, then copy this, put it here, introduce your pivot option, sales by location, bring it here as revenue by location, then copy it out, because if you not copy it out, you will be able to create a map. And make sure you have internet while creating your map. So create map. So let's format our map. No fill, no outline, remove this and this. So now let's take it to our dashboard. Copy and paste to dashboard. I cut it using Ctrl X and paste using Ctrl V. So now you can now format your charts. So I'm going to be using the map color. So I will use this. Okay, let's leave it like this. Let's leave it like this. So now I want to add data label. Come here, data label. So now format your data label. So I'm adding my category name, then separate it by new line. So now here, click here and add, just highlight everything. Okay, so we are good to go with this. So now the next one now is sales by medium. Sales medium, that's medium by which the products are being used. So now that's, you had your sales medium and total revenue, then you can introduce again, you can, okay, here let's add another total revenue to this place, then change this one to average. Here, copy this again for my total revenue. Okay, here I need to change it, not average, I need to change this to sum, then sum percentage by total, column of percentage of column of total. So now here to 0 decimal place. Okay, now let's copy this out. Then I want to insert a chart, that's donut chart here. Format the chart, no outline. Come here, remove this and this. So you can format your data series. Here I want this, I want it to rotate to the right. That's too much. Okay, yes. So now you can take it to your charts, your dashboard. This way I need it. Bring it here. Then you can start formatting it. You can change this to this. Then change this to this. Now we can now start formatting our charts. So I'm going to add total sale inside the insert text box to use it for our total sale. Then come to this place, equals to your formula bar, then go back to your sheet and add this. Okay, I didn't add my equals to sign. Add this. Okay, that should be J11. So now you can highlight everything, format your chart, your label. So now let's duplicate it because we are still going to, okay, before we duplicate it, let's format the chart. Format it. I don't want it to be filled. Then you can now duplicate it because you will make use of it. So bring this one here, just copy it to, just write your total sale here, change this one to this, then bring it here, align it, just make sure everything is aligned. You can group it, highlight it and group the two together. So now the next thing that I want to do is I want to bring my information for each of the sales medium. So here is direct sale. Let me write direct here. Change it to this and change it to the purple. So here, so I'm going to go back to my sheet and reference this. You are referencing this, so remove this formula here, leave it, let it be with this. So we are referencing K, so change this place to K. It's K we are referencing, K, column K and row 4, column K row 4. That's where our percentage is. So now highlight it, change it to this. You can change your front color. Then here you can just come right here. What am I referencing here? Let's go back to our our analysis sheet here. Okay, let me just reference this, then highlight it and increase your front. So now here, just align everything. So highlight everything, then group it, highlight the three that we've done, group it and bring it here. This is our sales by medium, that's our direct sales. So now let's go back here. I'm going to write here, I'm going to write online. Okay, let's just, that should be 12. Okay, all right. Okay, let's just write online. Again, highlight it, just highlight it, and change it to the color that we are using for online sales medium. Again, format it. Here, for our online, we are referencing K5. Align it. Increase your front to make it visible. For this, we are referencing J8. If that's from our analysis sheet. So also change it to, I like using that particular front for number while doing my analysis. Then group it, then bring it here. So you can see now that we've created our sales by medium. So now the next thing that I want us to create again is this year by revenues. Okay, let's do our year by revenue, then we'll do the next one, our year by revenue. So what we need to do now is to bring, just insert another pivot, bring year, then I'm going to be using a pie chart for that. Pie chart. So remove all the button here, to come to this place, remove chart title, so we can format our pie chart. Format, then take it to the dashboard and let's do the remaining formatting here, there. So here, the first thing, okay, so here we can format our charts. Just use the desired color that you want. I'm going to be making use of this and also this. Yes, you can use a gradient fill also. So now the next one that I'm going to be doing now, so that's my year by revenue. Okay, let's add the total data label. Add data label, then come right here and format your data label front. Okay, you can format data label. Okay, so I did percentage here. Okay, let me change it to, let me change it. I don't, it's not percentage by year that I want to do. It's just total revenue. That's what I want to do, not percentage. It should reflect. Okay, let's add the total data label again. Just format your data label. So now let's format our chart again. Okay, let me try and use gradient fill. So click on one of the points, then gradient fill, come right here. You can use this, also this, then here too, gradient fill. I'm using this and this here. Let me try and use this, then this. Let's see. Just use any color that you want. Okay, I think we are good to go with that. Let's change it to black and see. Just use any color you want. So now the next thing that I want to do is this top 3 products. So I'm going to be introducing another this show feed, top 3 products, product name here. So here you come right here to this drop down here, then go to value filter, click on top 10, then you change it to top 3, top 3. So make sure you copy it out. I'm copying it out. So now here I want to format it to 0 decimal place. So now my first one is the top one is Milo. So here we are going to make use of a what's it called, text box. So my top one is Milo. So go to dashboard again, go to your your analysis, then click Milo here, reference Milo. So you do the same thing that we've done there, increase the front, can increase the front to 28 or any front you want. Here again, come to this place. What are we referencing? Let's check. We are referencing this, that's G26. Increase the front to 20 or 24. So here, what are we referencing? Go back to your, that's H28 column H row 26. That's what we referenced there. I want to change this to this. So you can increase the front to 20 or 28. So now I want to arrange this. Just arrange it the way you want. Bring out your creativity. So now I'm going to highlight everything that I created here. Highlight everything. Okay, let me arrange it very well before I highlight there. Then duplicate it twice. So come right here, highlight this again and group it, then we'll take it here. So now what's our next? So we bring our next one, that will be F27, which is Nescafe. Highlight it, so here this will be F27 to H27. Highlight it, this this will be G27. Let me decrease this, then let's arrange everything together. Arrange everything, then highlight it, then bring it to this place. That's our second one, our second product, top two products. So now our last, which is the last product for top three products, so bring it here. It should be okay. Let me explain what I'm doing here. So you see now that I'm referencing the sheet, this particular sheet, and I'm using this three column. So this is for the product name, which is column F, and the row number is row 26, and the second one is row 27, the third one is row 28. So the revenue column is G, referencing 26, G26, G27, and G28, and the percentage by total is this H. I'm referencing H26, 27, and 28. So that's what I'm doing here. So here now I'm going to be referencing 28. Come right here, increase it. So here I'm referencing 28. Just you can customize it the way you want. That's too much. Here too I'm referencing 28. So now highlight everything, group them together, and take it to the background. Yes, we have created our, okay, let me change this to black. So we have created our top three products now, so we can align them. Let me align it, highlight everything, then click on format, go to align horizontally and vertically. So now I've aligned them together now. So the next one that I'm going to be doing is this our product, that's to bring our image to our dashboard. So now I'm going to be introducing my image to my dashboard. Let me group this together too. together with this. So now we introduce our image to our dashboard. So now this is where I put all my pictures. So make sure you download all the images of the product that you want to, or you want to view, then put them into three different, or that's column, three different column. So now and then make sure that you align them. Don't just put them together, highlight them into different space and highlight all the products now. So I'm going to be going back to my dashboard, my analysis, and then we are going to be making use of our index formula. So we are using our index formula. So I need to bring, okay, let me bring out, let me introduce another pivot shape table. So I just need my product name. So here, just click in any of the products here. That's okay. So now we are going to be using our index formula, equals to index. So you go back to your where your picture is and highlight all the three columns. Don't highlight the title together. Once you highlight them, then press F4 to lock your formula. Make sure you press F4. Press F4 to lock your formula. If not, we are not going to achieve what we want to achieve. So you press F4 to lock your formula. That's what I'm doing. So I'm locking my formula with F4. So now then click comma, then introduce your mesh, go back to your where your picture is, or your go back to your analysis, then click this, press F4 again to lock your formula. So now comma, then go back to where your picture is and highlight the second column, which is where the product name is. Then press F4 again to lock your formula. Make sure you press F4. Sure you lock your formula, then comma 0. So we are referencing this third column, which is column 3, comma 3. Then close your formula. So there is an error with my, I think I have an error there. Okay, let me correct that. I've seen the error. So now here, this is what we, our formula. Then copy it, come to this formula bar, copy it. Once you copy it, press enter, then look for where your name manager is. I think name manager is in formula. Click formula, then click on name manager here. You see now, these are the name manager that I've created. Let me delete them. Let me delete this. I don't want this. So now, so the next thing now is to introduce a new name manager. So now click this. So let me name it as FMCG. Then clear everything here. Clear everything here. Paste the formula that you've copied. Once you've pasted, click OK. Then cancel this. Then cut this, Ctrl X. Come to your, go back to your picture and click on any of the cell where the picture is. You are copying the cell, not the picture. Copy the cell, not the picture. Once you copy it, go back to your analysis, then paste as special. Right click and paste as special, and paste it as link picture. Once you paste it as link picture, then go back to this formula bar, remove this, and equals to introduce that your name, that manager there, that name manager that you've created. So you must put it in a name that you make sure that you rename it and give it a name that you will remember. So this is how I save it. Then press enter. So we have linked it now. We've linked our analysis to our dash our picture. So now you take it to where your picture is. So this is my dashboard. Take it to where your dashboard is, so you can still resize it and bring it here. So now the next thing that I'm going to do is to bring my, what's it called, das inside our slicer. So I will click on this, any of the pivots, go to insert, slicer, then product name. That's what I want to use as my slicer. Then come right here, go to paste it to where my dashboard is. Just paste it, then click on option. I want to make it as a single. So here, so I'm going to be, so now you still click on the option, then go to this and make sure that you click on everything, so that your slicer will communicate to all the charts that you've created. If you are not clicking, if you are not connecting it, it will not communicate. So you make sure that you do the connection. So I already have a default. I created a slicer. So you can watch my last video on how to create or modify your own slicer. So I already modified this. You can just increase the width and the height. You can increase the width and the height. So now drag this here, so you can resize it. So resize it. Okay, I don't want this slicer header to show. You can go to slicer heading. Don't display header. Okay. Now just go back to the slicer heading. Okay, let's just leave it like that. So now it's time for us to show if our slicer is actually working, if it's communicating with the other, everything here. So click on any of this. Once you click on it, it should come. You can see now that it's changing. Can you see now that our dashboard is ready? So it's changing. So these are to create a simple sales comparison dashboard. So make sure that you like this video, share, comment, also subscribe to my channel. You can watch other video on my channel too. Bye. So make sure that you check everything. Bye.